Namaste. I've been wanting to share this for a very long time. But you know how it feels when you love and respect someone so deeply that you become careful with every word you speak about them. You don't want to sound dramatic. You just want to speak the truth from your heart. You may or may not know the being that I'm about to speak of. But when 100 million people around the world know his name, love him, and call him their guru, you realize you're not talking about a person. You're talking about a living presence. With reverence, I want to share about this rare divine force who lived between 1835 and 1918 in a small village in India, in Maharashtra, called Shuddhi. And the world came to know him as Shriddhi Sai Baba. Sai Baba was what we call an avaduta, a being who has completely shaken off worldly attachments and ego while still walking on this earth. Such souls live beyond religion, beyond identity, beyond logic itself. He lived in a small mosque, begged for his food, and yet today his grace feeds tens of thousands of people every single day. Think about that. A man who once begged for food now feeds the hungry through hundreds of temples across the world. And his main temple in Shuddhi still attracts 25,000 people every single day. People from every religion, every country, whose lives have been touched by his grace. You know, in India, there are many, many Jesuses. I don't say that lightly. There are many souls who have walked this land, performing miracles, healing the broken, and transforming people's lives every single day. Sai Baba was one of them, and a Christ in his own right, not preaching dogma, but living truth. I've heard of Shriddhi Sai Baba all my life, but in 2022, walking through a busy street in Bangalore, with my sister, I was suddenly literally pulled into a temple. It was a Shriddhi Sai temple. And as soon as I stepped in, I felt it, that presence, that peace. It wasn't imagination, it was energy, and it changed me. That moment was the beginning of my relationship with Baba. Since then, Sai has been with me, protecting, guiding, sending messages in ways I can't even explain, and giving me strength and clarity when I lose my way. That's how he works, quietly, invisibly, behind the scenes. Sai Baba doesn't demand rituals or offerings. He's easy to reach. If you call him with love and sincerity, he does the work behind the scenes to fulfill the desire of your heart. All he asks for is your love. He was beyond religion. He said simply, Sabka Malik Ek, one God governs all. He prayed in a mosque, celebrated Hindu festivals, and welcomed Christians and Parsis and anyone who came in devotion. For him, there was no Hindu, no Muslim, no divide. There was only love. He used to say, if someone comes to you for help, don't drive them away. Treat them with respect. If you can't give, then at least don't refuse harshly. He embodied humility, power clothed in simplicity. Even after performing miracles, healing the sick, stopping a falling mosque, appearing in dreams, he lived as if he owned nothing. That's the mark of a true master: power with humility and compassion without condition. If you've ever been drawn to Baba, if you keep hearing his name, or seeing his image, or feeling a subtle pull towards him, then he is calling you. He wants to guide you, protect you, and open your path. Because Sai Baba doesn't choose followers. He awakens hearts. So if you ever feel lost or alone, just close your eyes and say softly, Sai, Sai. You'll feel that calm, that peace, that quiet knowing, because the truth is, you don't find Baba, he finds you. And once he does, your life will never be the same. Namaste.